August 25th, 2025. I'd like to open this meeting, the Osage County Board of County Commissioners. Steve, would you lead us in prayer? Anthony, would you lead us in flag?
Lord, we just come to you this morning, we thank you for the day. God, we thank you for the rain, we thank you for the cooler weather. God, we just ask you to be with each and every one in attendance and be with us through this meeting and let us conduct business as we should, God, and we just thank you in Jesus' name.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Is there any new business? No new business. Item number 5, to have a motion to approve the sign minutes of August 8th, 2025. I'll second. Motion's made and seconded. Roll call. Commissioner Hudson? Yes. Commissioner Talbot? Yes. Cartwright? Yes. Item number 6. Oh. Okay. Item number 6, to have a motion to approve blanket purchasing. I'll second. Motion's made and seconded. Roll call. Commissioner Hudson? Yes. Commissioner Talbot? Cartwright? Yes. Item number 7, audit and allow purchase orders for payment payroll on August 29th, 2025. Motion's made and seconded. Roll call. Commissioner Hudson? Yes. Commissioner Talbot? Yes. Cartwright? Yes. Item number 8. Let's see. Is there any utility connects?
There's 2, one for District 1 and District 2.
Okay. Do I have a motion to approve both utilities?
I'll make a motion to approve. Okay.
Motion's made and seconded. Roll call. Commissioner Hudson? Yes. Commissioner Talbot? Yes. Cartwright? Yes. Item number 9, board discussion and possible action to award the sign contract for bid number 2604 for the power working and hanging of the grandstand.
I'll make a motion to approve. Vote in.
Motion's made and seconded to approve Vale Painting bid. Roll call. Commissioner Hudson?
Yes.
Commissioner Talbot? Yes. Cartwright? Yes. Item number 10, board discussion and possible action to open and award bid number 2526 for striping on North 52nd West Avenue from 133rd Street North to West 43rd Street North for
I have a motion to approve. I might motion to approve. Okay. Motion's made second, roll call, Commissioner Hudson. Yes. Commissioner Calvin. Yes. Cartwright, yes.
I just want to explain on this, while he's opening this bid, that, yes, we do have a striping machine. We've used it on some smaller things, but 52nd West Avenue has so much traffic on it, that you can't even hardly drive down the thing without getting run over anyway. And so we would rather have a professional company go down and do that road itself. And that's why we're going out for bids on this particular road.
I have one bid from Advanced Work Zone Services for, it's got to be $45,000 for the area. Do I have a motion for tabulation?
I'll make a motion to tabulate.
Okay, motion made, second, tabulate, bid, roll call, Commissioner Hudson. Yes. Commissioner Calvin. Yes. Cartwright, yes. Item number 11, board discussion possible action, approve and sign resolution to bid 2606, go out for advertising for a brush truck from the Logan Fire Department. I make a motion to approve. I'll second. Motion made, second, roll call, Commissioner Hudson. Yes. Commissioner Calvin. Yes. Cartwright, yes. Item number 12.
He got a copy.
This is all me.
Yep.
Item number 12, board discussion and possible action, approve and sign resolution to bid 2607, go out for advertising for a dump truck for district number 3. I'll say, motion's made and seconded, roll call, Commissioner Hudson. Yes. Commissioner Calvin. Yes. Cartwright, yes. Item number 13, board discussion and possible action to approve and sign interlocal agreement with Pawnee County July 1, 2025, and terminate on June 30th, 2026. Motion's made, seconded, roll call, Commissioner Hudson. Yes. Commissioner Dow. Cartwright, yes. Item number 14, board discussion to approve and sign recording of bid openings by owner of F. Dalton Higgins for Osage County Courthouse remodel phase 1, big package number 01C for scaffold. I'll make a motion to approve. Motion made and seconded, roll call, Commissioner Hudson. Yes. Commissioner Calvin. Yes. Cartwright, yes. Item number 15, board discussion and possible action to approve the signed cash fund estimate of needs for the city of Barnesville in the amount of $790.76 and town of Osage for $1,159.49.
Okay.
Motion made and seconded. Roll call, Commissioner Hudson.
Yes.
Commissioner Talbot. Yes. Cartwright, yes. Item number 16, acknowledge payments from bond proceeds to the following: Higgins Construction for August invoice 1372 in the amount of $11,000. Item B, Robert Davis Storage invoice number 1501 in the amount of $1,500. Item number 17, board discussion and possible action to approve change orders to new annex building. It is brought to my attention that we're running a very tight timeline on getting offices moved, and we're getting the project delayed because of change orders. It's a very complicated domino thing here. I'd like for Dalton to kind of explain it to y'all the way he's explained it to me.
So what we've got right now, with the annex and the courthouse sitting next door, we've got a big kind of conglomeration of musical chairs that's supposed to happen after the annex is complete. So when the annex complete happens, we got to get first and foremost the treasurer out of their offices over to the annex. Because after that, we've got to get the judges and the court clerk out of the courthouse, and they're going to move over to the treasurer's offices, or where the treasurer's at now, so we can start work on the courthouse project. And then, of course, we got to get the assessor and the county clerk out of the courthouse and into the annex before we can start the courthouse process as well. So right now, as we said, the current schedule from the construction manager, we've got the early move-in for the treasurer being completed on October 29th. And we've had the discussion in a meeting before. The treasurer cannot move in November. They've got their mailers where they send out tens of thousands of their mailers, and they've got their busy month in November. So the move in November is not possible for them. So that only leaves us 2 days of wiggle room to get them in. Our completion date, like I said, to get them in the annex is October 29th. So anything we move at this point, jeopardizing getting that first domino to fall and getting the treasurer out of their house into the annex. If that first domino doesn't fall, the rest of them get jeopardized. The $4 million ARPA funds get jeopardized for the courthouse. Obviously, we can still finish the annex, but all the rest of the parts and pieces become in jeopardy at that point if the schedule slips any further. So that's what we're trying to keep from happening at this point. We've got the construction manager and the subcontractors locked into that schedule. They've committed manpower and hours and overtime to do what is necessary to get that done. We just can't make any more changes or make any more modifications at this point unless we're willing to jeopardize that schedule for all the different parts and pieces.
On my part, I'm not willing to jeopardize it. Also, there was some concern about the contingency fee fund. It's starting to whittle down.
It is.
And that's costing us time and money, and slowing down the project. So I think we need to do something in the area of any change order, any change order at all from this point on, it has to be directly approved by the commission. And I would make a motion that whatever things to accomplish that we do that, it's any change order, any shape or form on that contingency fee, or any change order, be run through the commissioners before it's allowed. I'd make that motion.
I'll make a motion.
Motion's made and seconded for all change orders to come through the commissioners directly. Do I have a second? Oh, do I have a second?
Yes.
Okay. Motion's made and seconded. Roll call, Commissioner Hudson,
Yes.
Commissioner Talbot. Cartwright, yes. Item number 18, board discussion and possible action, approve and sign resolution for declaration of surplus property and disposal of equipment from the county clerk to be junked. One, a Monroe calculator, B, a rapid print stamp, C, a rapid print. Do I have a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Motion's made and seconded. Roll call, Commissioner Hudson.
Yes.
Commissioner Talbot. Cartwright, yes. Item number 19, discussion and possible action to approve and sign lease agreement for copier of the Stanley Systems for the health department. Do I have a motion to approve? Motion's made and seconded. Roll call, Commissioner Hudson.
Yes.
Commissioner Talbot.
Yes.
Cartwright, yes. Item number 20, board discussion and possible action to approve and sign a state local agreement with Oklahoma Department of Emergency Management for E911.
This is the finish up the CAD grant. We have got awarded the grant, and now we have to submit the state local agreement. Nothing's changed, there was a change on it, but we already complied with it, saying the money's have to be put into a separate account, and it's already done. Ashley looked at it. So it's okay.
Do I have a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Motion made and seconded. Roll call, Commissioner Hudson.
Yes.
Commissioner Talbot.
Yes.
Cartwright, yes. Item number 21, board discussion and possible action to approve and sign resolution for court clerk transfer funds from travel, or for travel from cash fund 1211-1-1400-1310 to general gov court clerk travel 0011-1400-1310. Do I have a motion to approve?
I wanted to kind of explain those next couple of agenda items. So this is kind of like a conglomeration of, we had a former court clerk that didn't send anyone to school, and you have a new court clerk that was uneducated to the fact that travel funds are for my stipend and for my office to travel for classes. Kind of like Christina, we've been hitting the books really hard trying to get caught up on our education. None of my girls have had any classes through the OSU Extension Board or any of the court clerk classes. So And I'm sorry, I hate public speaking. So what we did was we had some cash fund and salaries that had lapsed over. And after speaking with the auditor's office, we are allowed to have a cash fund travel account. And so we're moving money from the payroll account to a travel account so that I can pay for us to go to school and not have to take money out of the general account, the general fund travel account. So that's what this is establishing, moving money from my cash fund payroll to cash fund travel and from cash fund travel to cash fund general to cover the travel that we've already encumbered that I was unaware that was coming out of the same pot. So that's what that is.
I have a motion to approve. Motion made and seconded, roll call, Commissioner Hudson. Yes. Commissioner Calvin. Cartwright, yes. Item number 20. Item number 22, board discussion possible action approve and sign transfer funds for court clerk, $5,000 from court clerk salaries, 12/11, 1,400, 1,110 for court clerk travel to, 12/11, 1,413. I have a motion to approve. Motion's made and seconded, roll call, Commissioner Hudson. Yes. Commissioner Calvin. Yes. Cartwright, yes. Item number 23, board discussion possible act to approve and sign transfer of funds from court clerk for $2,732.31 from cash funds for court clerk travel, 12/11, 1,413.10 to general government court clerk travel, 001, 1,413. I have a motion to approve. Motion's made and seconded, roll call, Commissioner Hudson. Yes. Commissioner Calvin. Yes. Cartwright, yes. Item number 24, board discussion and possible action to approve and sign transfer funds for District 2 for $120,000 from use tax general government M&O 1301, 2000, 2005 to use for District 2 M&O 1301, 64200, 2005 for resolution number 27704. Have a motion to approve. I'll second. Motion made and seconded. Roll call, Commissioner Hudson. Yes. Commissioner Calvin. Cartwright, yes. Item number 25, board discussion and possible action to sign transfer of funds for District 3 in the amount of $120,000 from use tax general government M&O 1301, 2000, 2005 to District 3 salaries 1102, 64300, 1,110 for resolution 27704. Got a motion to approve. I'll second. Motion's made and seconded. Roll call, Commissioner Hudson. Yes. Commissioner Calvin. Yes. Cartwright, yes. Item number 26, board discussion and possible action to approve and sign State of Oklahoma Department of Transportation county action report for addition of River Avenue, previously county road for 3/10 of a mile south of Murder Creek, approximately 1,200 feet, annex and west of Divine Hill. I'll make a motion to approve. Motion's made and seconded. Roll call. Commissioner Hudson? Yes. Commissioner Talbot? Yes. Cartwright? Yes. Item number 27, acknowledge notice of application for E-Reader Communications Holdings LLC seeking a certificate of convenience and necessity authorizing it to provide resold and facility-based local exchange and inter-exchange telecommunication services within the state of Oklahoma. Item number 28, board discussion and possible action to approve District 1 to purchase 2023 John Deere backhoe from Sourcewell contract number 33E319,000 for the amount of $77,000. Motion's made and seconded. Roll call. Commissioner Hudson? Yes. Commissioner Talbot? Yes. Cartwright? Yes. Item number 29, Item number 29, board discussion and possible action regarding budgets for fiscal year 2025 and 26 in the following departments: assessor, election board, planning and zoning.
Gentlemen, after looking at the budget and talking to several of the other elected officials, I've decided to not take an increase this year and just go back with what I've uh, put in for last year and take the increase off. I feel like a lot of people's going to have to cut back because I don't want to get to a point to where we're having to get into our reserves to make budgets. It's just not worth it. So I'll just go back to what I had last year and make it work.
Do I have a motion to approve the assessor's budget? Motion's made and seconded. Roll call.
Thank you.
Commissioner Hudson? Yes. Commissioner Talbot? Yes. Cartwright? Yes.
Thank you, Ed.
Thank you very much. Election board.
Yes, my budget is the same as it was last year. The only increase was for staff, for office staff, an increase in wages for her, but my budget has totally stayed the same amount as it was last year. I just reworked some other the accounts to make that work.
Okay, motion's made and seconded to approve the election board, budget for the coming year. Roll call. Commissioner Hudson? Yes. Commissioner Talbot? Yes. Cartwright? Yes. Planning and zoning.
Yes. Most everything stayed the same. Our travel, we don't hardly ever use that. If we needed to, we could actually put that back in. Most of my training is just myself, and it's paid for through either Oklahoma Water Resources Board or whoever else. We get to go for free. Maintenance and operation, you can tell on our budget, we usually put in a pretty good amount. And the reason why I usually do that is because I never know what's going to come around the corner for maintenance operation. We usually spend a whole lot less than what's in there. We bring back a little over half every time. And the thing that did change is I did put some raises in there for Rhonda and myself. And I have a new office manager, start her out the same. She knows it's going to be that way for a year just to see what happens.
In your budget, what do you not need for this coming?
In that maintenance and operation, honestly, I could probably take that travel expense out.
How much is the travel?
It's only $1,000. And then I could also, on the maintenance and operation, I could probably go down. I'd feel comfortable at 12,500 instead of 15,000.
And what did you request?
For raises, at a total of 3,900 for the year.
Okay, so we would be good if what we took out, you said.
The 2,500 off of, the maintenance operation and then the travel expense. Yeah, I can do that probably. Yeah. I mean, I don't use the travel. I just put it in there in case of emergencies.
Do I have a motion to approve those cuts? To approve.
And the reason why the maintenance operation was so high the first couple of years, because this is only the second year we've been in that new building, and I wanted to see what we had to play with.
Motion made and seconded to approve the budget with the cuts that Jake suggested.
Travel expenses and 2,500 off of maintenance and operation.
We'll start there.
So my maintenance operation will be 12,500. Right?
Roll call, Commissioner Hudson. Yes. Commissioner Talbot. Cartwright, yes. Item number 30, board discussion and possible action to approve and sign interlocal agreement with town crew from July 1, 2025 and terminate on June 30th, 2026. Motion made and seconded. Roll call, Commissioner Hudson. Yes. Commissioner Talbot. Yes. Cartwright, yes. Item number 31, citizens input, limited to 3 minutes per citizen on agenda items only. Jerry.
Item number 17, which is Dalton and the courthouse. Because this is one of the most difficult things to do, coordinate changes across people. I've done that a couple of times and it's tough. The first question is, he mentioned the treasurer moving out of that area. And so will the treasurer's office remain open in our new location? And where does the public park?
To get them moved out of the house into the annex, we'll have to have a certificate of occupancy. So we'll be able to conduct business in the new annex. So yeah, that's absolutely the plan. Once we get them over to the annex, they'll be able to conduct business there, and be able to hit the ground running. Parking always is an issue during construction as well as any other time up there. There's some, accommodations to be made up there, but it's still gonna be, an issue honestly till the end of the courthouse project. So through the end of next year.
As the public, the access door to see the treasurer in November will be which door to the annex?
Which will be the south side main public entry to the annex. So you'll go in and up the elevator or up the stairs, and the treasurer's right there on the left.
If this is successful the way you want, when will the moves be complete?
When will all the moves be complete?
Yes.
Before,
Including the temporary ones out of the courthouse.
so the rest of the owner moves they have scheduled going to about the 1st of December. So basically the whole month of November is a move, musical chairs move. So December 1, December 2nd is actually what's on the schedule. But that's where we're supposed to start courthouse. So we've got the whole month.
The last question is, have you got political buy-in from everybody?
Yes.
Good. Is there any other citizens input?
Charlie, I want to clarify one thing on the change orders as well. Sure. So we have 4 contingency modifications that we've already talked about and approved that will show up on the meeting next week, to be acknowledged. Just make no mistake, they're not a change order and they're not new. So I just wanted to clarify that if that came up next week, saying I thought we weren't doing any change orders unless we had approval. We've got 4.
Most of those were just connections, that kind of stuff.
Well, yeah, and there's data and there's electrical and there's, some of stuff with the lobby and the security, and, that takes care of all those things that have already been discussed and approved. And they're all within the budget, they're not
Those
changing.
are all project, right?
What's that?
Those are, well, no longer project.
No, they're already moved and proven forward, it's just an acknowledgement to get the paperwork done.
Okay, thank you, Bill.
Yep.
Any other citizens input? No other citizens input, do I have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Motion made and seconded, roll call, Commissioner Hudson.
Yes. I'm just gonna say, they're working on the front door, so everybody's gonna have to exit out